I'm Sarah Solomon with M6 TV. Conversations today centered around EMM as a set of functions and solutions.
EMM started off as predominantly a device management tool. I think it came off as a security tool, but where EMM is going today is to become more of an enabler.
Enterprise mobility management is a concept that's been around for almost a decade. This industry panel discussed the business model that goes behind EMM. The goal for enterprise mobility management is to innovate and develop more than just the device management. Instead, enterprise should think more broadly about EMM and include things like service management and expense management into the portfolio. Start shifting your thinking to focus less on hardware and software and more on individuals behind the device protocols.
The conversation still is focused around EMM, around mobile device management, application management, and content management. And we talk to our customers and say, you really need to focus also on help desk, on service management, operations management, on expense management, really looking at the totality of what is the life cycle management, not just of the devices, but the applications and all the infrastructure that you need to enable the end users.
We're enabling everybody to be able to use their mobile devices to interact with something, and there's this merging now going on with the Internet of Things and the Internet of Everything with mobile communications and mobile technologies, and now the security paradigm is coming into that. That's going to allow for the efficiency for everyone to interact.
For VMware, integration is a journey, not a destination.
Part of what was important to us was where the world is going, which is a cloud-first approach to everything. We think the entire world is moving from mainframe to client-server to mobile cloud.
That journey is to allow end users to work at the speed of light. The enterprise focuses on key pillars when managing integration. Content Collaboration Suite and AirWatch are at the top of the agenda. But what's really important to VMware? The people behind the innovation that make the journey to integration a success.
The beautiful thing about this is when you invest in employees, whether it's good times or bad times, the one thing that employees told me, even during the times where I've been at companies where there have been layoffs, thank you for investing in us, in the training and the leadership. That's what and my desire is to ensure that every employee, whether it's in my division, there's about 3,000 people there, or to the 18, 20,000 people of VMware, or to the other people I have a chance to be involved in my life or society, that my involvement in them could make them better people, better leaders, and that's really what makes life so fun.
Attendees are expanding the conversations that are happening here at M6 to a global audience by tweeting live.
We're talking about the hot trends in mobility because we're here at M6, and the whole point here is to get all the different people to be able to ask their questions and other people to chime in with answers and thoughts and really get a conversation going.
This case study presented by IBM focused on energy and utility. IBM shared that $8 billion is tied to mobile apps, a huge testament to where the world is going with unlocking productivity. The oil and gas industry is putting that productivity to the test by using apps that separate corporate data and personal data in a security framework built by IBM Mobile First. Sidewinder Drilling, a company out of Houston, Texas, is using IBM's Mobile First to serve exploration and production companies using mobile drilling. Building a digital business is something Samsung has mastered. The company has expanded into vertical markets like healthcare, where connected data drives better outcomes. The idea of wellness is an important one to consumers. For that reason, Samsung developed a platform called S Health to help consumers monitor their lifestyle. Things like sleep tracking, BP monitoring, sun exposure, exercise training, and patient fall detection are part of the platform. Samsung technologies have also made it easier for patients and clinicians to communicate.
The purpose is really to deliver connected care both at home and inside the hospital, and it starts with wellness, right? So on the continuum of care, really looking at how patients can start to take over and understand the impact of what they're doing on a daily basis.
The meeting zone is still in full force today as attendees continue to connect on subject matters that lead to big business.
For us, it's a good opportunity because it brings together all the key players in mobility, so we get to see everybody at one time, one conference. And then from a prospect and customer standpoint, we get to actually have intimate discussions with them in this type of environment that we're in right now.
We get a lot of value from having this quality one-on-one 20 minutes with individuals who are really defining the mobile strategy for their organizations.
The 2015 M6 Mobility Exchange Summit is coming to a close, but attendees tell me they are walking away with content and ideas that they're going to implement into their own enterprise. On behalf of the entire team at M6, we want to thank you for joining us at this year's conference and look forward to seeing you next year. For M6 TV, I'm Sarah Solomon.